Alrighty, good people, what's up, and welcome back to another episode of Elden Ring. Now, before we keep doing the video, I got some stuff to get off my chest before I go insane over the shit, because I don't like to, put stuff away, so me doing my videos lets me relieve and, get rid of stress that I don't need. So recently, right, after I did my Elden Ring stream, I think it was, episode 10 or some shit or whatever, um... or 13, whatever. I forget. Because sometimes the streams are at different points of time versus the videos. Like, this may be episode, fucking 50 or some shit, when in actuality, this is going on before 12. All kinds of shit goes on with these adventures. But I try to capture every last bit. But I'm also very open about myself and open about my problems. And maybe some of y'all that are watching would maybe give me some advice, or maybe I should just not care, just let it go, just let it pass through, which is probably what I'm going to go through on it, so recently, I won't go into details, but it was a little bit on both sides. Both me and my girlfriend did kind of overreact with some stuff, I think it was a week ago or two, something like that, and she seemed like she was kind of down, or was kind of frustrated that I kept dying to the same enemies, or was trying to rush ahead and enhance my skill by fighting the enemies. Speaking of this, I should get rid of the passwords. So I'm not trying to join anyone's private game. I'm actually down to some other people who will definitely go through that room after this. But yeah. So I'm gonna read you guys the chat out loud as to what I did and what she said and all that. But I will review over the past occurrence first. So I thought that she was possibly in a bad mood or something, so I went, hey, I'm in the game, whatever. And it was my buddy Cassius. He needed to get the 2 million back from my character and back into the FC chest so we could use some stuff, since it was his guild to begin with. So he was like, hey, I'm actually trying to buy something, so we don't need the FC house right away, I'm sure. And he goes, you have gil, I have gil, I'm down to just have the whole thing for now, and then we'll put it back, which he did. Which I saw right before I lost my account for the most part, because login issues and PS4 issues as well. But what do we call it? A little bit after, me and him started talking, and I forgot that we had one of my girlfriend's friends who's interested in her. So I think that he just likes to, he wants to sabotage us pretty much, which seems to be the case, especially when people are jealous over relationships, or that they want to get the chance to be the boyfriend. But then the problem would be, he'll go through the whole relationship, it will do exactly what I'm doing, but instead of actually wanting to stay with the person like I do, no matter what, he will break up with her over stupid shit, and then they both leave downtrodden, and everything sucks, and then the hatred just kind of spreads, and depression, all that shit. For me personally though, whoever's with me, I always assume that they're gonna be with me for life, no matter what happens. That's just that's what love is. I don't care what they do, as long as there's nobody being killed that's connected to me, nobody that I love or care for. Anything else can happen. It's whatever. But on the other foot though, I mean the other person, aka her, or even other girlfriends in the past, the other person has different intentions. I never actually asked her or sat her down and said, hey, what do you want in this relationship? Because I accept her. I'm fine with whatever, And a little bit after I did some house chores around my apartment, I decided, hey, maybe I should go check on her since she might be playing Elden Ring right now. I said, hey, what are you up to? I would like to join you in your adventures. And she goes, oh, I'm trying to do Stormvale. I go, oh, cool, God, Rick. But I thought that she knew that I beat it already, because I had the final teleport when I was streaming, and she was asking me, oh, did you kill that NPC that's supposed to betray you at some point? I said, yes, I did. She goes, alright, cool. And then she said that she needed the area. So I was like, okay. And she goes, oh, I put my sign down. I said, hey, well, you don't have to put your sign down, because I already beat the area. I was like, since I already did it, and I don't want to waste your time, you don't want to waste my time, why don't you invite me? And I'll run around with you and just do whatever, and then we'll just go anywhere. You know, there's bound to be some things that I did and some things that you didn't do. You know, we're both allowed to play the game whenever we want. There's no rules or regulations for that shit. And if there are, that's fucking toxic and obnoxious. I haven't said that to her, but I'm about to. But she blocked me on all medias and such. Or removed me or something. And I'll be honest, I don't care to add her back. She always like gets mad and deletes or does this and does that. I'm not adding it back in Discord. I've had enough. It's just like, hey, you either text me on the fucking phone or PlayStation message me. Other than that, I'm not gonna give a single fuck. You know, simple as that. Like, I'm fucking done. That's all there is to it. Yeah, I've dealt with drama all my life with other girlfriends. And even my mom dating my dad and getting me in between them both. You know, my mom just riled up nonsense that didn't even have to happen. And my dad did it too sometimes. Like, he would remember, like, a problem and he would bring it up and go, hey, like, why would you say that? Like, you told me and made a big deal, like, 3 months ago that I should never say this topic. And then here you are doing it yourself, you fucking hypocrite. She's like, I'm not a hypocrite, fuck you. And they'd be arguing all fucking night and I'd be trying to sleep. So, me personally, in my instinct, I'm like, oh, we should probably break up and leave. But the thing is with relationships, like I said, I accept the person. I know the art of saying, I don't care if they're like this. I care about them. It doesn't matter if they bitch and moan, even though I'll hate it. But do I hate them? No. Do I hate some of their actions? Yes. Do I love the person though? Yes. And sometimes people just can't understand that. Including her, and sometimes even me. Sometimes I'm oblivious to some stuff, and it goes back and forth, back and forth. You know, it adds relationship, I would say. But like, but this one recently, though, I'm gonna read you guys this. Well, maybe not the actual chat. Well, you know what? Yeah, let's just read it out word for word, and I'll explain it first before I read it. So, like I said, you know, like we were trying to get into the game, and you know, I beat the boss already. She didn't. And I was down to go with her, but she didn't want to have experience with me. You know, it's just like, oh, like, how dare you play without me? I thought we were supposed to play Elden Ring together. You know, when in reality, we were kind of both interested in the game. And I think when I first got the game, she was already ahead of me to begin with. And already experiencing it. Fighting bosses, defeating enemies, getting loot. So, I mean, shouldn't I be the one who's mad? Like, you know, I don't get what the fuss is about this stuff. Like, it shouldn't matter if somebody's further ahead in the story than the other person. Because, I mean, let's say that she beats the game and I haven't yet. I would rely on her to help me beat the game because she knows what's going on soon. Instead of me having to figure it out. You know, because then, you know, I can beat Elden Ring on a better note. You know, it's just like, oh, cool, done and done. You know. Much like with Final Fantasy, like people would explain mechanics instead of people learning it. But when there's new dungeons and new raids, people have to learn it. But some people defeat things faster than the other. So whereas somebody else might take 2 hours to beat something, somebody else may have taken only an hour or a half hour or 15 minutes. You know, depending on the group. But yep, I'll read you guys the chat. That way you know what I said and what she said. So at first we were being cute. I said, hey, after I fix up my floor, more, are you down to summon me on your adventures? Smiley face. She says, sure, I still need to get through Stormvale Castle. I said, on my way. Want a party invite you? I said, actually, you got privacy settings. I can't. And I went, Porca. And she goes, I locked off earlier since you said you needed a break. Give me a minute. I said, oops, no problem. She says, fork. I'll put up my sign at the Rampart Tower Grace. And I said, honey, I beat this area, did you? And I said, if you didn't, I'll put my sign. And she says, no, I didn't. I thought we'd do it together, but never mind. I had hope since last time. You take your time through it and not rush through. That way we'd have gone through it together. Since that was the point of us getting Elden Ring in the first place. And then I wasn't sure what to say, and then 15 minutes went by. I left my sign down, and I didn't get summoned. I was waiting for her to summon me, you know, because she was going through like an attitude issue. Or sometimes just like, you know what, she probably wants to pick up regardless. I would just stay in the area and just kill whatever ads are in the area. So I was going around just killing the ads, just getting some simple XP and whatever, just passing the time I was waiting to be summoned, you know, to see how good I can fare against the area, and just whatever. And then 15 minutes later, oh, she says, oh, so now you won't talk to me. Fine, two can play at this. And now it's a salty moment. When it could have gone, oh, hey, since you beat the boss several times, why don't you come over and help me do it? You know, it would have been fine. Because, I mean, if you think about it, it's like, oh, like, do things together, right? You know, I didn't fight those areas, and she even told me herself that she's already been to some of these areas. She's already met this NPC. She found the academy entrance before I did, or found out how to get it, what dragon to deal with, you know. And then not to mention, I think that she, what was the other thing that was done before, like some stuff over here or something, or some of these, there was like a shortcut here that like I didn't see, but she went to herself. So I mean, I think that's kind of hypocritical and kind of bullshit. So yeah, so I'm not exactly in the best of moods, but that's the story. So like I said, I'm not adding her back on Discord. I'm gonna say we're not breaking up, but if she decides to break up because of this, I'm just gonna say very well. I'm not gonna be like, you know, oh, I'll miss you, or oh, how could you do this? Like, I've been shat on left and right by false love all the time, and she may think that my love is false, but I'm acceptable, you know, with the other person. And even my friends, like my friends could be thieves, they could be people who abused, they could be people who were abused, they could be people who were just with the brain full of squirrels, you know, any kind of personality. I'm fine with it. But, you know, for me personally, like, whatever I want to do, I do whatever I want. Nothing's going to chain me down. And since we're on the subject of her, though, like, you know, I didn't really care all too much about what she does. You know, I see her as being very helpful and nice and cool. But when she got here to the department, she went, like, on a rampage about how, like, it was horrible in here, or it was like, oh, it's so trashy when this is nothing compared to when I first got this place and I made a mess everywhere. Like, there's a lot of difference. Like, maybe to the normal person it looks kind of meh, but, you know, I felt pretty offended about that. And I was just like, wow, you know, this is my home, and not yours, not yours yet. So I was tempted to say, get out. but I didn't, because I was like, you know what, she's kind of right, because I mean, I didn't exactly take care of my place, and I was kind of being stupid, you know, and I should have more respect for myself. And here I am having respect for myself, but then I'm being grudged against because I'm being myself, or doing things for myself, which I find like as though there's no way to make her happy. Oh yeah, invader. What is this?
Have you ever felt the curse? With your whole being, the pox upon life itself, feared and despised by all. The reviled blessing.
Yeah, something like that.
Apparently not. You are but a lamb, a stranger to defilement, ignorant of your own ignorance. You no longer interest me. I've been long without peace. Don't spoil my quietude. I asked you not to disturb. Be thankful of the halt. It is all that keeps your death and defilement at bay. I asked you not to be thankful. It is all that keeps.
Okay. So should I attack him or what? I mean, it seems like he's a nice guy. Maybe he's I'll leave him alone and he'll come back a better guy or something. Something like that. We'll see. Alright, let's go talk to this guy. Uh-huh. Let's go talk to this guy. I keep hearing magic noises. I hear like a shing. Is this Mr. Potion Man?
Always good to see so.
Tom.
Lately, I feel I'm on the precipice of falling into a deep, and I have an inkling it could spell trouble. So I just wanted to get the apology out of the way before you're so scary.
He said I'm so scary. That's weird. Why is it? Oh, it's just a regular bagel. Some. Alright. There's something you should know.
About something a little while ago. Someone started lurking in the ring on the opposite side of the table. And I can hear from all the way the howling and wailing of spirits in fear of a curse. I can even hear the repulsive twisting, a plethora of spirits in an unceasing cacophony. Can't even imagine how much not even the grafting caused anything like this to happen. You should keep your distance. I know you're strong, but I can hear it, the howl. You should keep your... I know.
Yep. Alright.
Well, lots of youth no matter your arms.
Yeah, fucking allergies. Jesus. This whole fucking day's been hitting me hard. I got my woman on me too. All I do is work to make my dollar. I don't want to come home to deal with bullshit. Sorry about this. This sucks. Alright, so can I upgrade my weapon at all? Maybe finally? No. I need one more smithing stone, level 3. We're so fucking close. And then my weapon can be even stronger. Yeah, let's go this way.
I am pleased. Would you like me?
I just want to see if we let her hold us, does that enhance that we're friendliness with her, or... And also, I think there's some kind of blessing that we get to. But I wonder if it actually helps or not. I could have sworn it was a debuff. Because I saw something going down, yep.
I was known after I lay to do so, but before I was away.
Uh-huh.
Despite so plead.
Yep, yeah, that's a favor.
Could you please?
Uh-huh.
A certain person. It's a very so I would.
Mm-hmm.
Like you to. It's a very.
Alright. Yep, so this debuff eventually goes down, like it fades away. But it still sucks. And so does my condition. Yep. But yeah, let's go adventure a little bit. She looks a little bit better off.
How could I say father husband now?
Uh-huh. Give the Stormhawk King. Isn't that the,
How could I say
spell?
father husband now? Is that ash? I can smell the ancient smithings.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I don't feel that still. It reminds me of my first thank you.
So does that make you better off now or something? Well, I guess that means that she has the magic spell now and not me. But that's okay, I guess. I'm always tempted though to fight the that invader guy. Because I mean, I wonder if he's responsible for the other PvPer that was here, and then also the fact that the skeleton man turned around and decided to attack me. I don't know if it's normal for him to do that because I've been running around just doing shit, or maybe I attacked somebody and he just didn't like that. Or maybe it's like allegiance with the mystical magic lady. Maybe just wasn't a fan. I would think. Try fingers. And I don't know what else to do. But yeah, I'm about to go out of bed soon though. So yeah. I just want to make sure I do everything there is to do before we pop out. I will definitely make sure that we visit and deal with the Invader Man again at some point. Just not right now, because I'm about to go to bed. I need to heal and I need to rest. Not only my body knows, but my mental state plus. Not doing too well right now. It's not like I'm suicidal or something. It's more like I'm just bummed out or annoyed. Like, wow, why does this have to be a big thing? You know what I mean? When it could have been, oh hey, like, why don't you join my world and make up for beating the boss before me? Haha, poke. Nope. I still think it's rather ironic though, because not just a couple days ago it was like, oh, you're overreacting, when here we got overreacting right now. So I think it's stupid, but shit happens, I guess. I'm gonna blow my nose again, then we're gonna go attempt this mini boss. I got a runny nose. Blood. I haven't had a bloody nose in a while, so maybe this is time for it. I should have never sat out there in the rain. Plus, it didn't help that I had a wet hoodie. And my throat hurts too. I wonder if it's because I somewhat drank the rainwater too, so maybe it was like the rainwater was tainted of some kind or something like that. As I opened my mouth and had my tongue out and was drinking it as it landed on me too. I was just like, oh look, water. Wow, water's usually good, right? I guess apparently not, with all these different mutations probably going on with society. Alright, let's activate this. Yep. I think this one was the easier one too. But let's just go see how we fare. Yep, into the Evergold we go. Yerp. Let's get that L2 attack ready. Oh shit. As you can see, pretty damn weak, but also very strong. If I could just get a couple good hits and we'd be fine. I need to heal real quick. Oh shit. Oh shit. Wow, we almost won too. Damn. I feel like if I could take advantage of that first phase though, maybe I can just kind of slowly walk around mid-spin with the L2 attack. Cause like, we basically dropped him down to almost dead because of that. The rest of that was just normal fighting. So if I can do that attack, but like spin around him, we can probably get him. And eventually I'll actually beat the other bosses too, but for now, let's just do this. I think I'll probably give this 2 more tries in case we die, and I'll save this for tomorrow morning if I'm feeling better. If not, I'll probably just sleep and stuff. Yeah, so let's go ahead and run over here. Nice. My idea worked. Get him while they're being summoned. Awesome. So now I have 2 of those fancy perks. Neat. Oh, and I got teleported. But yeah, the first time I did this is how I got that perk. That sucks because it's only my left nostril that's having this issue. Alrighty, so let's go to equipment, and I'm gonna see if I can take my damage nullification and maybe put this other one on. Oh, you cannot equip talisman as an incompatible talisman when equipped. Let's see. So this one actually increases my stats even more. I see greatly raises me, but also increases damage taken. And my stamina gets increased, I get more health, I get more endurance, I get more strength. So yep, we're already squishy as is. So let's actually switch. Let me see something. Just one that. I think this is what I already had, so the skills were just lying to me. I guess it would be what would happen if we could do both at the same time. That's probably why I got confused. Yep. That's definitely what happened. Because look, I would have 32 if we could do that, but I guess they don't want us to break the game. That's understandable, though. Let there be well done, so they say. Yep, I think tomorrow morning I'll probably just do some souls farming and stuff. Yep. And to be honest, I think my usual area is pretty damn good. But let's actually go back to my church. Yep, this one. Because whenever I fight this guy, he gets us like 300 something souls. But I think my other area might actually still be better. Because like we tried to farm with the wolf, but the wolf takes 30 seconds to get 300 souls, whereas we can get 40 seconds worth of like almost 1,000. So like the comparison between area 1 and area 2 is great, but the enemy does get more souls. Now if there was an area with multiple wolves, then yeah, I could probably do that, but it's not the case. So yeah, but I just want to give this guy another shot, just because I did this earlier when I was streaming. So yeah, he gives 623. And it's a relatively simple fight. So it's pretty damn cool. Here we go. Now I can actually do this. Awesome. And we got 4 dragon souls. Awesome. And I have just about all of these. Let's see, rod breath, spears flame, breath of agony from above, channels dragon to bite foe, emits the war of the elder dragon gray roll. Interesting. So that's probably like a status buff or something, I would imagine. See, I think Scarlet Rod is usually pretty good, so we'll go with that. Yep, so that's all the dragon souls I have at the moment. That's fine. Cool. Alright, one more thing to do. Let's go ahead and go to system. And I'll probably spend my morning just, you know, just grinding. I'll just farm those souls and hoi to Benoi, pretty much. Yep. But in the meantime, though, guys, I hope you have a good one. I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed. I think I've earned it because I've been through a good bit today, and I'm basically ill. So, ill, and then drama between the woman and also myself, you know, alongside that, and then trying to record and not really talking to the phone. I think it's probably because I went to go stream. You know, that might be why I also got metaphorically in trouble, even though sometimes she wants me to stream so she can watch me play. I find it weird. Very weird. But I shouldn't let it bother me. It still bothers me though, but we just don't care too much. So anywho, have a good one, y'all. I'll see you next episode. Maybe I'll be better off tomorrow. Good night.